Good morning. It is beginning of July, and so it's time for another garden tour. I did not get one filmed in June at all, so we're going to go with end of May and beginning of July. So it's just been a little crazy around here. Garden is not top priority, so it looks a little sad, but it's producing, and that's the most important thing. What? What did you find?
Blackberry.
A blackberry?
Blackberry.
What do you come out here for, Bethany?
Blackberry.
The blackberries? Can you give Peter some?
Sure.
So our blackberries are absolutely loaded. So loaded. Much to these two's very much big delight.
Follow me.
They love berries and all the things berries. My rose is coming back. It got munched right after I filmed it last time, but it's coming back. My raspberries have taken over my blueberries completely. Like, you can't even see my blueberries in here anymore. So once the fall comes, I'm going to rip out the raspberries, I think, and move them somewhere. I feel like it would be easier to move the blueberries, but the blueberries are more established. So I'm not really sure what to do. But I feel like these raspberries are just going to keep taking over and destroy all my blueberry plants. So we actually got a really good harvest of blueberries this year from them. Not enough to like freeze or anything, preserve. But the kids loved having a handful or two of blueberries every day when they come out here. And raspberries. Like, they already did one harvest of raspberries, but now they're loaded with tons more. So I'm pretty excited about it. Maybe be able to make a pie, some jam, something like that. Yeah. Peter has no fear. Diving right in there. They're not quite ready yet, buddy. They're not ready yet. Look at the tops of these. Just so many berries on there. Are you excited for more berries, Peter? Should we go look for blackberries? Let's go get some blackberries. Peter would literally just eat all the berries all day long. Doesn't matter if they're ripe or not. Here's one, buddy.
You can, they might have a sit down.
I don't really want to go in there right now because it rained. Here, Peter. It's all wet. Do you want to come look at the rest of the garden with me, buddy? Our elderberry jungle desperately needs to be more pruned, but I thought I was going to be selling a bunch to a lady, and she never showed up, so now I got to prune it way back. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, because I did not anticipate this to be so jungly-bungly. Our apple trees, they're doing okay. Something ate most of the apples off of one tree, and then there was one left, so we tried it, and it was gross. Let's not pick that, buddy, okay? We got some, what are those called? Chamomile. Chamomile? Chamomile. Yep, and okay, so that's more chamomile there. With some cilantro. And we have some Swiss chard that we had a little bit from already. We have thyme hiding under this cilantro plant. We have some volunteer marigolds right there and there. Hold on, buddy. We'll go check the strawberries in just a second. He's very excited about the strawberries. Oh, we have a blackberry plant right there, coming from up there. Our dill is starting to go to seed, but I made dill pickles with them yesterday, so that's exciting. We have mint coming back. I gave it a really good haircut again, and it's coming back. But let's skip ahead for a second. Maybe. Actually, Peter's distracted for a second. So we have lots of peppers in this row. They're looking really good. We've harvested a lot of banana peppers. Like over there. They're just loaded, which is good because we eat a lot of pickled banana peppers. We've got bell peppers coming on. This guy here is pretty nice looking. What are you seeing, Peter? You see the zucchini? Our zucchini plants have almost all died. What do you see? What do you see? What are you going to go look for? There's actually a zucchini over here on this side over here. We've gotten several, so I'm not... Oh, actually, we might get 2 more out of this plant. Before it gets to come by the squash bugs, because if you can see, there's lots of squash bugs on there. So this plant only has a few days left, probably. But all the rest have died. But it's okay. This is a very scattered garden tour, isn't it?
I'm over here.
You're over here. What are you excited about?
Strawberries.
Strawberries? Oh, boy. You want to eat that one?
No.
No? You don't want to eat it?
Put it in
Peter, you can pick the red one.
this one.
You gonna eat it, Peter? Nope, not that one. That one. There you go. Trying to teach him which ones are actually good for eating. There you go. You gonna munch it? How's it, Bethany?
And then.
So delicious. You want to eat it, Peter? We had strawberries for breakfast, so I'm not very hungry for strawberries right now. Yeah, the whole thing. You forgot to take bites. Not many strawberries actually make it up to the house. But the cool part about these strawberries is they are setting babies. So hopefully we'll have more next year.
Mama, here.
There's another basket.
What basket?
Yeah. Here, Peter, you want another strawberry? Another strawberry in there? Here. I'll put one in there for you. Let's see. How many more can we find? I'm going to pick these and then I'll come back. If I let Peter, he would just sit there and eat all the white ones too. So we're going to pause. Right, buddy?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right, so we have chives here. We'll finish this row here. We got some spaghetti squash growing in there, which hopefully they survive long enough because I'm sure the squash bugs will find this pretty soon. I think there's also spaghetti squash on that one too, but also we will see. This row over here next to the trellis is all sweet potatoes, pretty much all the way down to the far end. Let's see, where should we go? Let's go back over here to the pepper row because that makes more sense. All right, so we have next to the pepper row, we have this nice celosia, I think, which is what it's called, and it will be beautiful red flowers soon. We have lots of sweet potatoes down here, kind of just as a ground cover, because I don't have time for lots of plants this year. If this is your first time here, we have 4 kids, 3 of which are 3 and under, so one of which is a newborn. Well, she's 3 months old now. Anyway, it makes getting out here and gardening pretty crazy. We're also in South Carolina, and it's been really, really, really hot the last couple of weeks, like heat index of 126. So not ideal temperatures to work out here most days, except for like super early in the morning, which is not a good time for me. And midday is hot, and evening is iffy, depending on if there's a thunderstorm or not. So it's gonna be what it is. What did you find?
A basil.
Basil. Bethany is learning all the things that she can pick and what she cannot pick and what she needs to ask to pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's keep walking on this row. We have bell peppers in here, and we also have jalapenos growing here on the end. I think there's probably some ready. Oh. Trying the green pepper? How's it taste?
I don't like it.
Okay, we'll put it in your basket, and we can still use it. We'll cook it in something, and it'll taste okay. All right?
Yeah. See this little spot?
Yeah, maybe it would have turned yellow.
Yeah.
So if we wait a little bit, it will taste better, okay?
Yeah, because when it's yellow, I can eat it.
We have our oregano over here. The bees are loving that. The bumblebees. It's gone to seed. Or it's gone to flower, I guess. It's spreading a little bit.
There's watermelon.
There is watermelons down here, so we gotta keep walking. All right, we have another one of these volunteer celosia plants over here. We have marigolds and beefsteak tomatoes, which I need to tie up. I have not had to do that. Anyway, over here we have jingly mungly watermelon vines. This is in a section of the garden. There is a watermelon hiding over there by the edge. And there's probably more hiding in here that we cannot see. Hopefully we get lots of watermelon because they're yummy. Anyway, this is an okra plant that Anna planted a while ago and survived deer munching it. I do not see any flowers on it, but I think we are probably not far from having okra. I don't know that I like okra, but Anna wanted to grow it for her grandpa, and so we'll try it. We also grew some more, just because one plant is not going to be enough, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think it's not going to be enough. Anna had some radishes in here, and there's one little radish left, but she grew those for her grandparents too. She also has a potato plant over there, which I think she said volunteered, but I think she actually planted it. I don't know. Anyway, over here in between all the watermelon, there are okra plants. So they're starting to come above. It's jungly. They're starting to come above the watermelon, so that will help them grow better, and then the watermelon can just be underneath, and it'd be perfect. Here's Anna's sunflower house. It did get nibbled at one point, so some of these are a little bit shorter, but this one did not get nibbled, so it's taller than me now. And she has a random cucumber growing up. I don't know if she has cucumbers on it yet, but here, let's look, Peter. Let's see if there's any cucumbers. This almost looks like a long cucumber plant. Like, this looks like a long cucumber, but I could be wrong. There was one. Hold on. I thought there was one that was like gonna be big the other day, but maybe it didn't ever get pollinated. So I don't know. Let's keep walking, buddy. You coming back up? You gotta hang on to Peter Buddy because he will start picking things that I don't want him to pick. Anyway, this is the other end of that sweet potato row by the trellis here. We got our strawberries over there. We got watermelon down here that are volunteer. We got zinnias that are volunteer, and I actually planted peanuts in here. So I need to actually get in here and uncover the holes that have peanuts. There's only a couple that actually sprouted, so I need to do that. We have volunteer corn. I think we left an ear of corn here, and the whole thing sprouted. So we have several corn plants that they are putting on ears. So this is the glass gem corn. So it's pretty exciting, kind of fun. Isn't it, Bethany?
I'm holding it on.
Okay. We had potatoes in this row, and I pulled them. It was a very dismal harvest. Not really sure what happened. They were ready super early, but like they were dying off, but they weren't ready. So I don't really know what happened to them. They were very little and just kind of disappointing. So I don't know. It was a harvest, but thankfully we have the rest of the 2 rows that are just starting to die back, and hopefully we get a lot more potatoes from them. And bigger potatoes. I don't like peeling small potatoes. They're a pain. Anyway, I don't have time for all that. Anyway,
Mama,
let's show you the rest. I planted a pumpkin plant here to kind of ground cover here. What are these, Bethany?
Strawberry.
No, these over here. We already showed the strawberries.
Strawberry.
Beans. Yeah. We have lots of beans still growing here. So I thought I needed beans. Then the other day I was digging in the freezer and I was like, oh, I still have a lot of beans left from last year, so I don't really need quite as many. So with the point of going to sell the rest of the beans that I make or get, I think, bean bugs are also attacking them pretty ferociously, so it's a little crazy. Peter wants to eat them.
Me?
Yeah, beans. Do you like to help Mama with the beans?
Yeah.
Do you like to help me snap them, Peter?
Go back order.
It's going to roll back over. Can you put it in the other basket? Can you put it in that white basket over there? Can you put this pepper in the white basket? All right. We'll leave that there for right now. I'll come back for it because I don't have enough hands. All right. So we got bean bugs on these things. So like right here. Bean bug. Looks like your nice little friendly ladybug, right? Nope. Bad bug. Anyway. They eat your leaves. And tear them to shreds like over there. So I ended up tearing out this whole row. Putting them in that black trash bag so that they will die. Hopefully that works. Our arch trellis is so fun. This is the back side of it, but it's so fun and so shady. Hold on a minute. It's got what?
Flowers.
We got flowers. Bethany loves the flowers. She picks as many zinnias as she can. Why did I plant zinnias, Bethany?
For everybody.
For everybody to do what with? Everybody to pick, right? For beauty. So we have our nice shady arch trellis. It's so fun to walk in here, especially when it's really hot. This is like so cool in here. We got beans coming in the top. We got some that are too big now, but it's just super cool to walk under here. You looking for the beans? Yeah. Super, super cool. So we got 2 cattle panel trellises for beans that are sneaking over to the third. And then we have some cucumbers over here. Now, this is where it gets a little crazy. I planted, let's see if I can find them. That bug biting me. I know there's some in here because they were almost ready yesterday.
Bug biting me.
Let's see, I planted this kind of cucumber. So they got smoothish skin. They get about 6 inches long. Nice. But we've been getting a lot of these cucumbers. They are more like a pickling cucumber, and I did not plant them. Jesus made them?
Yeah.
Either Jesus let us have a volunteer there, or Anna planted one. I don't know. I sent her out at one point to plant cucumbers, and she might have planted a cucumber there. I don't really know. It's fine. So we have 2 different kinds of cucumbers growing there, and none growing on the other side. I planted them 3 times, and none of them grew. So this candle panel has nothing really technically growing on it. The loofah, on the other hand, is trying to take it over. So, I mean, it'll give a shade on that side, so it's fine. But look at these loofahs. I'm so excited. These will turn into sponges later, like that we can use for scrubbing things. It'll be so fun. I might use them for like scrubbing the tub or something, and maybe that'll make Anna happy to scrub the tub. We have a lot of flowers that fell on the ground in the storm last night, I think. So it is just this big bushy vine, but it has gone up all over the trellis and is coming back down. And then the pumpkin down here at the bottom is coming up to meet it. And so it's just gonna be one big jungly bungly. We have a little baby up there. It's just so fun. I think we missed a section though. So like this thing, it grows feet every day. And it's soon going to become crazy. Anyway, we have beans that I was not sure if they were pole beans or bush beans. Turns out they were pole beans. So we have beans on that trellis. And we have tomatoes on this side. Oh, we have basil here too. That's where our basil plant is. It's kind of going to seed. Anyway, we have tomatoes in here. Down in here. These are Carolina, Old Virginia. That's what they're called. Old Virginia tomatoes. So there's a bunch. I only have 4 plants, but I didn't really need production tomatoes this year. So hopefully the beans are kind of shading them a little bit, giving them some protection so that they can not get scalded or something.
Give this to Anna, Mama.
You can give it to Anna. We have lots of sweet potatoes up here that are taking over, which is super fun. We have lettuce that has gone to seed up here, and lots of beets too. All right, we're coming back this way, buddy. Got a little hand on my shorts. Keep it up there. There's a loofah down in there. I feel like they'll also be fun to give away to people. It's not ready to pick yet though. That's not ready to pick either. That's a pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
You looking at it, buddy? No, don't pick it. We look. It's not ready. Not ready. Can you come here?
Okay.
Yeah, you squishing it. See if it's ready. Squish, squish. All right, let's leave it be. Yep, we leave it be. There we go. Just gently squish it, okay? Here, let's look over here, buddy. Come here. Come here. So in this row, we have Peter. What are you doing? We have zinnias, the volunteers. I had garlic here. We pulled it. And now we just have zinnias that are taking over. We have onions in here that I actually need to pull probably today. Maybe once it dries out a little bit later, I'll pull them. We pulled some of them. We need to finish them. Anyway, we have mustard that has gone to seed in here. I pulled some beets out of here, made some pickled beets. Pulled some carrots out, and they were so good. So the beets I grew were this Carota or something like that from Baker Creek, and they were so good. So sweet. We have very hot summers here, and they did fine. And I wish I'd been able to get more germinated, but I planted them like right before I had Esther. And so I was not able to stay on top of watering them, sending Anna down, and she did a good job, but like it needed a little more consistent watering, I think, to get them all to germinate, and it did not. So hopefully this fall we can get some growing. We got a green tomato. Buddy, can you not pick any more green tomatoes, please? No more. Tell me about your tomato. You got lots of flowers?
Yeah.
What do you eat? No.
I'm a tomato.
How's it taste?
Done.
Good. The one Peter picked.
Mine.
He's like, it's mine. Yeah, right. I don't think you're actually gonna eat it. Anyway, hold on. We're going to show the rest of the stuff. So we have rutabagas over there, too, that are getting eaten up by bugs or something. So I don't know what to do with them. Probably need to pull them. I haven't checked them. But the mustard seed is growing on there. Okay, so then we have our last 2 rows. We have potatoes, all down this row. They're pretty close to being ready. Uh-oh. Sometimes they're starting to poke out of the ground. So I usually just take my toe, cover them up with a little mulch. Anyway, we got some pumpkins growing up here. They're looking nice. No squash bug issues yet. Random volunteers that we're leaving. I put sweet potatoes in here to kind of help control the Bermuda grass. It has not worked. So I'm constantly trying to weed this to keep it from spreading. As you can see, there's Bermuda grass in this row, and it's getting out of control. I do not like that. Drives me nuts. Anyway, hold on. I'll let you down in a minute. We have another pumpkin down here. Ooh, we got a flower. Got a pumpkin flower, buddy.
Flower?
Yeah, we got pumpkin flower in there. Yippee. We got volunteer watermelon. A little more ground cover. We'll have lots of food probably come fall. And then the rest of the row is potatoes. Our asparagus that is volunteer has gone to seed. So maybe we will get more asparagus in the future. I don't know. It would be great. You didn't want the tomato? It was not so great after all. Yeah, green tomatoes. Yeah, I know we like them red, but Peter picked it on accident. He didn't know better. Okay?
Peter,
So
bad.
we teach Peter that we don't pick the tomatoes early, right?
Mommy,
We wait for Mama.
wait for Mom.
Kind of like how you didn't pick the pepper at the right time, okay? See, you're learning. Yeah, we're gonna come back over here. You need water in your thing, Peter? Sometimes this keeps Peter occupied. Sometimes it does not. It's kind of gross right now, actually. We have flowers planted in here. So we have sweet peas that are not blooming. They kind of look dead. Ulysses finally came up. And the lettuce in here has gone to seed. Yeah. I don't know if we have any forget-me-nots or not in here yet. Maybe we do. Oh, and we have more sweet potatoes over here.
The flower.
Your flowers, your sweet pea flowers?
No.
Yeah, they look a little sad. Probably because it's been so hot.
Let me do this.
No, Peter. No. Nope. No. Okay, so I accidentally pulled up some strawberry plants, strawberry runners, when I was weeding the other day. So I'm trying to get them to root and grow. Here, let's come over here, buddy. So that is our garden. It's 3,400 square feet. And we do the back Eden style gardening. And honestly, probably this week is its peak. And where it looks the nicest before I pull all those potatoes out. I mean, probably a couple weeks ago, they would have not been yellow. But it looks pretty good, I think. Even without all my weeding and attention. So, are you growing a garden this year? And if so, what are you growing in it? How's it doing? I know up north has been super rainy. And it's been hard to get gardens in. And here it's been just very hot. Very, very hot. But we're doing okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.